What is up, y'all? It's your boy Prodigy with Prodigy Pigs. You see it. Let's get it. This is the Lions Ravens Deeper Dive. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. Lions and Ravens Deeper Dive, man. Let's get straight into it. We had an amazing day. Shout out to everybody that brought the package yesterday, Sunday. Sunday was a brutal day for a lot of these cappers, but your boy came through with the plays and got the community paid, man. If you didn't buy a package yesterday, you have an opportunity to do it today. It was an amazing time, but today we're going to go ahead and give you guys free plays. Like I told you, every day I'll be giving you guys 5 free plays a day. And then on 5 free plays a day, and if you want all my plays, literally all my plays for the day, all the hard work and effort that I put in, you can go on my Instagram, Prodigy Poker One, and buy a package. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, let's start off with what happened this morning, man. The event of the morning. We're gonna call this Messy Mondays. That's what we're gonna call this, man. Let me move the screen so y'all can see this. Let me move my camera so y'all can see what happened. So this morning, I got a DM at 5 in the morning. Think about the time, y'all. 5 in the morning, a DM from Tim Campbell that said, "Guy, got 500 followers." I'm going to read it in his voice because this is how it sounded like when he typed this up. He woke up early in the morning to type this up in my DMs. When he typed this up, this is what it said. "Guy got 500 followers selling pics. Come on, bruh. LOL." Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So you mean to tell me that people that we don't start businesses, that we can't start businesses no more, that people don't start from ground zero building the business? So you mean to tell me that y'all are paying thousands of dollars for all these gurus, because all these gurus lost yesterday? If y'all didn't see what happened with NFL, all of them lost. So you mean to tell me that people can pay thousands of dollars to all of these gurus, thousands of dollars, man, that don't put time into none of their plays, thousands of dollars just because they got a following? We're supposed to give them our money and pay them, rather than somebody that's putting in the work, doing the work so that you guys don't have to actually put in time and effort into their plays and sending it out to you guys and making y'all money. That means nothing because I don't have the following. Make it make sense. That's all I'm going to say about that, and I'm going to leave it at that. So to further prove my points, let's show y'all the results from yesterday of people that bought my package. Here it is right here. Here's one of my clients that bet my plays that I sent in my package yesterday on BetMGM. Devontae Adams anytime touchdown plus 170 cash. Cleveland Browns plus 7.5 cash. Indiana Fever plus 8.5 cash. Jacksonville minus 0.5 first half spread cash. These are all plays that I gave out. Cash. And he's a $10 better. Not even a big bankroll. My plays are for everybody. Everybody. People lie, numbers don't. Any sports guru that you had yesterday got fucking cooked because there was upsets all over the place yesterday. I actually put my time and effort into these plays, and these are the results. Who does it better? But we're going to let them keep talking, man. Let's get straight into these picks, man. Nothing else needs to be said. I hope this guy just needs to get a freaking life. Like, how do you hate on somebody you don't even freaking know to begin with? Like, make it make sense, man. What's wrong with people? Let's get into this deeper dive, man. Let's get into it. Let's get off the high horse and get into this dive, man. First off, looking at the lines, Detroit Lions at plus 4.5. The over is at 53.5 now. It was at 52 last night, so it bumped up actually. The money line bumped up as well. That's interesting. It went from plus 180 last night to plus 190. Baltimore Ravens are 225. So my strategy for this game, man, I don't really have a lean when it comes to who's going to win and who's going to. I think it's enough value in this game to don't even have to go toward the spread or the money line. There's just a lot of value in this game, man. We're going to get straight into it. I did go in depth on a side that I did choose. You can see that if you buy a package. Package is still available at $10. You can get in and buy a package, but I think that's irrelevant right now. I think it's just irrelevant right now. Both teams have high scoring offenses. Both of these teams should have been in the Super Bowl last year. We all know what happened with that. This should have been the Super Bowl for last year, and it would have been a way more entertaining Super Bowl than it was. But we all know what happened with that. But two power offense. Last year when they played each other, Ravens won 45-29. They played at home. The Ravens were at home last time. They won this game by blowout. But it was a high scoring game, so it didn't really matter. And that's what you got to understand in these games is to just find value, man. Find value. We don't care who wins or loses. We want to know where is the value. How can we make money in this game? Just that simple. And that's what we're gonna do, and that's what we're gonna attack. So let's get straight into these plays, man. Without further ado, let's get into these plays. All right, first play. We're going with Jared Goff over his rushing, over 0.5 rushing. I will not put more than a unit on this play. It is at plus 100, which is a good bet. That's why we're taking this bet at plus 100. But do understand, it sounds as simple as it is. All Jared Goff has to do is get rushed one time, and then he'll be able to hit this line. But it's not as simple as that. So, okay. So, let's say in the beginning of the game, Jared Goff gets rushed and then takes off, gains 5 yards. All right, he's up 5 yards. You can still lose this bet if Jared Goff gets, let's say he gets sacked twice for -5 yards. So now he's at -5 for his rushing. So he can still lose. You can still lose his bet if he gets there, but he gets sacked a couple times and loses yards and end up going negative. So be careful when making this bet. That's why you shouldn't go over a unit when it goes into this bet. We went a little bit over a unit at 650, pays 1,300, but do what you want with that information. But before I finish my other plays, let's go into, I forgot to go over the depth chart, man. On the defensive side of the ball, what's most important is for the Ravens, they are missing, sorry guys. The Ravens, they are missing Madubake, who plays on the line. He's been out for the season, and they're missing their linebacker Carl Van Noy, who's also out. So that could play a part in the run game. That could play. He's a defensive end. That could play a part in the run game, and maybe the Detroit being able to run this ball. So something to look out for. Other than that, everybody else is pretty much returning for on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not really giving them any respect. I seen for the Bills, I don't give them respect defensively, and I don't really give the Lions respect defensively. I just see this as possibly being a shootout. So I don't really give them respect on the defense. They didn't look that good. That Bills game is just ringing in my head how the Bills put up 40-something points on them. So we're not really giving the defense, and I don't think defense is going to really be too much of a factor in this game. But who knows, man? It's been a tricky weekend. So going on the offensive side of the ball, only crazy thing about the Lions is they're missing the left tackle Taylor Decker. He is questionable. If he is in, they should be good to go. Offense is looking amazing. Somebody that I'm really high on, that you guys should be high on, is Khalif Raymond. I think he has a pivotal role in his offense. He's been with the Lions like 4 or 5 years now. He has a pivotal role in his offense. If they're going to keep this game close, I think he's going to be a huge part of their offense at receivers 4. He got a decent amount of targets last game. I think he should, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams should open this guy up to get some big plays this game. So that's what I'm on. I'm definitely on Khalif Raymond. On the defensive ball, there are some questions. Alan McNeil, he's a big part of that defense on the Lions. He's missing. And DeMarcus Davenport, the defensive end, he's also going to be out, man. So that's very huge when you got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield for the Ravens. So that's something to look out for. How are they going to stop that running game? And then you got a linebacker who's questionable, the safety that's questionable, and the cornerback, DJ Reed, that's questionable. But all of them are expected to play, so they should have their DBs and linebackers. So there shouldn't be no issue there, just on the defensive line. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that, because we know the running game that the Ravens have, and they will crush you with the running game with Derrick Henry back there in the backfield. So we'll see how that goes, man. So back into our picks. Let's get back into the picks. All right, we'll hop right into it. Our exclusive play of the day for you guys, our community play is going to be Khalif Raymond over his receiving yards at 8.5. It's a line you just cannot beat. I think this line is way under. If it was at 16 or 15 yards, then we could argue and debate about that, but at 8.5 is just way too low. If he gets 2 targets, at least 1 or 2 targets, he can easily go over this line. And then with the routes that Khalif Raymond run, he runs long routes. So he runs routes from 10 to 15 air yards routes he runs. So he should easily smack this line at 8.5, man. I think it's just a give me play. I don't see how he doesn't go over unless he just doesn't get any targets, which I find hard to believe because Jared Goff gonna have to throw that ball today. Just that simple. That's the way you're gonna beat the Ravens. Point blank simple. Just the way the Bills did. When Jared Allen started throwing the ball, showed a huge difference in that game. Going into our next play, we got Lamar Jackson over his rushing yards. I think this pretty simple. Lamar Jackson has gone over 42 yard mark. In his last 5 games, he smashed this line. So I think he should hit this line better at a unit at minus 125. This is a gimme play. Jared Goff to get 2 passing touchdowns again. If they're gonna beat the Ravens, it's gonna have to be through the air, point blank. Period. That's where the Ravens are most weak. That's where you have to attack them. So at his passing touchdowns at minus 130, we went a little bit over a unit. One of our more confident plays on the day at 750 pays 13.26. And then we got a little bit of baseball in there. Wait, hold on, let me make sure we got all the plays out the way. Yeah, got a little bit of baseball in there at plus 135. Do not go more over unit on this play. Giants minus 1.5. They should get the win. Easy dub over the Cardinals and MLB. So plus 135 play. I think that's a great line. You bet this play 100 times over. You're printing in the green. And that's the 5 plays I got for y'all today, man. Like I said, if you haven't already, go ahead and get that NFL Monday package. Just hit Prodigy Poker 1, hit my DMs, and I'll get you that package literally of all my plays. Pay $10 for this play. Go and bet $40 or $50. You will make money with my plays, man. Point blank simple. Guaranteeing you're gonna make money with my package. Point blank simple. You're gonna make money. $10 that's nothing. It's literally nothing, man. Literally nothing to play. I'm doing this to help you guys and to build this community and build what we got going, man. We're going to continue to push forward, man. And that's all I got for you, man. It's your boy Prodigy with Prodigy Picks. Let's dominate today. Let's crack these books. And like I said, all my plays are in my package. I gave you guys 5 of them. The rest of the plays are in the package. Gotta go get the package to get the rest of those plays, man. Let's dominate today. Let's kill those books. It's your boy Prodigy, and we are out. Let's go. I'm so fucking motivated today. Let's get it. We're going to crack these books.